Nice. Let go, you. This is an attempt to make sure I don't make the same mistake twice. I got a pocket knife from a fella yesterday and sharpened it all up, and the blade was in pretty bad shape. It had a pretty sizable gouge in it, and it was one of those combination blades. Kind of had a tonto, I guess they call it, shape, where it's straight and then it goes straight at an angle this way. And the hilt of the knife was actually slightly serrated. And even the serrated part was kind of in rough shape, and I managed to use my little files to get that cleaned up pretty good. And then of course use the sharpening system over here to get the blade itself in good shape. It came out quite good, and I have an after photo, which I'll put somewhere up here. You can see that. And I told him, I said, well, I'll do this one for free if you get some more business. So he promptly went out and got me some more business. This is a Kershaw, and the blade shape and size is very similar to my Kershaw Cryo. If you look at the two side by side, it's a little bit, got a little bit more meat on it right here, but very similar. And as you can tell, this one is blade's not nicked or anything, but it's pretty dull. And I found this interesting, that this side of the handle is has got a bolster on it, a plastic bolster, but this side does not. And his pocket clip is broken, so I think I will remove that, given that he puts it in his pocket, and that's pretty sharp right there. This is the before of this knife, both sides, the blade, and then once we get it cleaned up and sharpened, we'll do an after. And I'm going to have to try to remember to do this on all these jobs that I do, which so far I think I have done a fairly decent job of that, except for yesterday, and that was a really good example of what can be done with a couple of files and the sharpening system over here, where we take a knife that, you know, has a pretty sizable nick in the blade and manage to work it down and get a nice sharp smooth edge across it without taking off too much of the blade material itself. And this one here is not in that bad a shape, other than it's just dull. Taper of the blade and everything looks pretty good. So anyway, again, before, and then we'll do some after. That'll be a cut for now, and if I can keep from walking on my cord, I'll do much better. Oh, Black Kitty, where you at, Black Kitty? What are you doing there, buddy? Oh, goodness sakes. Let's get up there and lay in your bed there, buddy. I would have put you on the iPhone like I had you earlier. The iPhone went dead, so you know, you gotta go with what you got. I did get this knife done quite a bit better. Actually has a pretty clean edge on it now. Get it up here where we can show it to you. And we cleaned it up pretty good. We took the broken clip off right here, put the screws back in place where they belong. It will shave, so I think the customer will be pretty happy with that. I know I'm pretty tickled with it. So there's that. It's been quite a day today. Got quite a bit done. And my Kentucky Wildcats got their butts handed to them again by Florida. Well, it's quite the rivalry. They become cannon fodder, apparently, the Kentucky Wildcats. If you're a strong SEC team and you need to beat somebody, it's Vanderbilt and Kentucky, because apparently Vanderbilt got their butts handed to them by Alabama today, 59-0. So nothing ever changes, and everything's in flux. So anyway, a little knife sharpening video there for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't like this video, well, give it a thumbs up. Well, thank you for watching.
and please tune in again. Off.